And that's it, that's programming.
No, it's because you're just chatting shit.
Program response. That's what that is. It is, we all had it.
Prove him wrong. Prove him wrong. Prove what he's saying wrong.
It's true. Like, have you ever, like...
Go on, prove.
To be fair, I have never seen the Earth myself, so like, it's probably wrong, Yes, of course.
Some info there if you can't read it all now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't be scared, it won't bite you. Ah, he's a brave man. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask us.
Until someone's been taken to court,
it's a joke subject, isn't it? It's a joke, it's a funny subject, isn't it? Have you researched it? Have you ever looked into the claims that they're saying?
Yeah, I don't really believe what they're saying.
It's not belief. Belief requires faith, like a church and a religion.
Okay, yeah, no. It's not true. I don't think what they're saying is true. Are you part of this organisation?
I'm just curious. I'm just out here filming stuff. I just want to ask.
How do you explain
that whole this isn't true? Have you researched it, or are you?
Well,
wait.
No,
Let me finish.
Okay, yeah.
Have you researched it, or are you going on what you've been taught?
No,
and so you think?
I'll tell you my experience. So I was trained to be a naval officer, so I went to naval school.
Okay, cool.
Naval school is all about navigation.
Right.
And you navigate on a spherical plane, and it's...
Spherical plane? Plane means flat?
Flat, yeah, but over a broad... It's a plane in a short distance, but then over...
Do you know how big this Earth is that you believe? How big?
It's like 25,000 miles.
Give me 5. You're the first person that we've asked that actually knows this. Most people don't know. So, what rate is the curvature of this 25,000 mile? 8 inches per mile squared. So the first mile, 8 inches. Second, 32. Next, 74. We're getting bigger and bigger and bigger, which means anything 6 miles out, guess what? It should be below the curvature. You can't see that object because you're looking over a humble.
Are you part of this organisation?
Oh yeah, I've started looking into it, and you know what? They got valid points, man. So again, you can't see something 6 miles away, right? But we can see the Empire, sorry, not Empire State, but the Statue of Liberty 20 miles away. How does that make sense on a board? Have you ever been on a plane? The higher you get, the horizon should lower and it should curve because we live on a ball. An equal ball, 25,000 miles in circumference, 8 inches per mile squared. Has the horizon ever curved and fallen below your eye level? Or does it appear, where you see that middle picture with the clouds, does it appear flat and the eye level rise to you?
Do you have any more literature? I'll be intrigued to...
did I give you one?
Yeah, you get the front panel.
There's that, I've got these other stickers that I hand about. There's basically, these for me are the 2 best videos to check out, because you see with the ball earth, yeah, I was only given 10 proofs.
How long have you been into all this stuff?
2.5 years now.
Okay.
And I have not one of us has found a single person that can refute what we're saying. We've called Neil deGrasse Tyson out. We've called Bill Nye. We've called, what's his name? Those are the 2 most powerful videos. Go through each, don't watch the whole thing at once, because it might be too much to take in, but go through 10 first proofs. Watch proof 1, try to prove it wrong. Watch proof 2, try to prove it wrong. And the thing is, what you're going to end up happening, same as the rest of us, you're going to end up having a mountain of evidence. Like what I just told you about 6 miles, you can't see what's beyond 6 miles, that's fact. Yeah. The thing that the plane, you're flying over a plane, that is not, that you can't deny that. Do you know what a GoPro lens is? do you realise that they use this? Sorry, mate. They use this to film in space. So let's see. This is what you actually see. If you send a weather balloon, that's what you actually see. But because they're using this, guess what you're seeing? A curve. Everything's curved. Look, even that pole is curving right now. Everything curves. Look, I'm probably curving. Do you see what I'm saying? So this, using GoPro footage, this is what they use, GoPro footage. This isn't good enough. Do you see what I'm saying? So when people are like, oh, we've got pictures, what, from a GoPro? We've got footage from a GoPro. Do you see what I'm getting at? So, lad, where I see it, we're the only ones doing science out here. These men ain't doing science.
I suppose that every scientific is seen as revelation.
The thing is, these people knew the truth before, right? They knew the truth, but they changed it. Why? I think the easiest way to go at this is, do you believe in evolution?
Yeah.
Why?
Do you not believe in evolution? I've never really thought about it, to be honest.
I don't believe in evolution. I think it's the dumbest thing ever. You know why? Monkeys are still monkeys. Haven't you seen that clip of Cat Williams talking? Saying like,
Yeah.
and he starts cussing evolution. Are these the retarded monkeys? Right? So think about that, bruv. Like, there has never been a missing link found. If humans came from monkeys, that means there should be something in the middle. You've seen that picture of sorry, that image, it's not a picture. Has that ever happened? Have we ever seen proof? No. They had a fake.
Has there been different species of humans?
Where's the proof? They don't have, don't believe anything. Let me.
I'm sure there's a museum around here where it has
Natural History Museum.
7 different species of beings.
And they're going to tell you that's real. I honestly can't believe in this, and I don't try to not have beliefs because belief is the enemy of knowing. Have you heard of the Lovers of Valdor?
Pardon?
The Lovers of Valdor. They're this couple that I think some sort of a volcano erupted or whatever, and they got covered in the ash. These guys, they were lovers. They hugged each other, and they died. That was thousands of years ago. Look at those bones. Do they look like they evolved, or do they look like the same bones of this guy here and you right there and that person? It's the same bones. We ain't evolved. That's some bullshit. And bruv, you know what the biggest realization for me is? The two biggest things that I really believed in, yeah? Space travel and dinosaurs were a lie, bruv.
What, you think they're alive?
I don't think. I know they were a lie, because before evolution could be introduced, you needed something else. And therefore they came up with this theory.
So where do you think they get the dinosaurs?
They're plaster molds. Go and ask them if these are real. They'll tell you, no, the real ones, we have them locked in a vault somewhere. These are plaster casts. Really? Do you know how much dinosaur shit is worth? It's called coprolite. Do you know how much that's worth? Thousands of pounds. So when people are like, why would they lie? Mate, you're being sold a lump of shit for thousands of pounds and you're being told it's a dinosaur. Tell me this, how did a T-Rex mate? Look, it's got them big legs, them fork hands and a massive tail. How is that thing gonna bang another T-Rex? How's a Stegosaurus gonna bang another Stegosaurus? Is she gonna stick her in the back? Bruh. How's the Brontosaurus, the guy with a big neck, how's he lifting that neck? Really? Just imagine you had a neck that big, bruv, and you tried lifting
So what
that
do you think?
thing.
So do you think humans have been around since the origin of... I didn't understand. Are you...
Don't think I'm a creationist, like a Bible basher. I'm none of that. I don't agree with religion. This is the problem. They only gave us what they call science, but really it's not. It's pseudoscience. And then they give us religion. And they're like, those are your two options. Go for it. And if one don't make sense, then the other. And that's why you have so many atheists now. There's better. Do you believe in the creator? Or you see, you believe more in. And forgive me for presuming this. I'm not assuming, I'm presuming, because we have done this quite a few times. I've spoken to hundreds of people. You believe in aliens, right? And other planets more than a creator. Yeah. I know, I already, we've done this 1,000 times, so I already know where you're coming from. So did I. I was an atheist at one point.
So do you not, are you a believer?
Again, I try to not have beliefs. I try to prove things. Now, What job do you do?
I'm a student now.
Cool. I recently started my own company, my own business, making small scale replicas of things. So like a Big Ben, I'll make it, but a tiny version, and people use it for whatever, like whatever their business is, isn't it? So I create these things. Do you ever think at any point any of this shit just happens to happen by itself? Or does it need an intelligent creator?
I believe in, like, when I say I don't believe in God, I don't believe in God, I believe in
You don't believe there's a white man up in the sky with white beard
like
and...
a Christian
No,
I believe that something has to have created something, some
right?
energy.
Yeah, most people say consciousness or source.
Yeah.
I get that, but definitely don't get it twisted. The Christians, and as far as I'm concerned, every religion got it wrong, bruv. I find them like football teams. Support my team, but they're not there for the actual spiritual thing. So, as a creator, I look around at the world and I'm like, bruv, the way seasons work, the way birds and the bees work, that's intelligent, bruv. The way a woman and a man come together to make a child, that's a miracle, bruv. So, to say that the universe farted and a big bang and then the ball earth, that's a load of crap, bruv.
Well, don't you think that there could have been energy to sparkle that burning? Because that's what I feel like.
You know what? If I'm going to tell you anything, if I'm going to believe anything, I'd say this. There's a guy called Martin Kenny, good friend of mine. Check his channel out. It's called Flat Earth Universe.
Yeah, I've heard of it. My flatmate.
No way!
Yeah, my flatmate's into all this stuff.
No! He knows about Martin.
Yeah,
Martin said, gee, his model makes the most sense out of everything I've ever looked